Hi there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Actually, wrong universe, never mind. Welcome to the newest NHL 18 GM mode on this channel. And I thought I'd include that little bit there in the opening because, well, since this team is called the Seattle Emeralds, I thought that would be a nice throwback. And for those of you who thought this was going to be the Halifax Tugboats, well, it's not, unfortunately. But, we may or may not be getting back to them sooner than you think. So let's get into this GM mode with this Seattle Emeralds and GM name. And let's get right to it. Yep, the Seattle Emeralds. So that is quite the logo for our AHL team there. It's pretty similar to ours. So, and as you can see, the arena name, Sky Pillar Arena, really hope someone understands that reference. And, I mean, if you understood the reference to the beginning, I'm pretty sure you would understand that reference. So it has us in the Central Division with Nashville, Minnesota, Dallas, and so Seattle is on the Pacific Coast. So I'm not sure if we should go into the Pacific Division or if we should stay in the Central Division. But it would make the most sense to just stay in the Central Division since all of these teams here, Anaheim, Arizona, all of these are also on the coast. So I guess it would make sense to go slot into the Central Division. So let's continue with this. And owner mode, nope. I will keep on waivers for the first time in the GM mode on this channel, but I will not keep on morale. Morale is just garbage in this game. So we'll keep on the salary cap. Yep, waivers are on, CPU trades are on. All that looks good. Continue. And rules and settings, let's turn off injuries as we usually do. Just for the start of it. If you guys want to see injuries, then I guess we can turn them on. Maybe experiment with them for the first season. And if we like them, keep using them. But routine on this channel is to turn the injuries off. So, but you guys let me know what you want to see as far as that goes. Oh, also let me know if we should switch to the Pacific Division. None of this is going to be set in stone. I'm just going to go through this really fast, and then if you guys think we should change anything, I'll change it up, and then I will redo it, and we'll start a new file. I'll make any changes you guys want. And we will go into the GM mode. So we're not going to be doing any big things today. We're not going to be doing the draft. Not going to be doing the expansion draft even. But I will show you guys the players in the expansion draft so you can give me feedback on who we should draft for our team. And yeah, let me know on that. So obviously we have nobody on our team right now. We're considered a rebuilder. And that is I must say that is a nice shade of green to see on the menu there. But let us go to the expansion draft, and we'll also check out the what's it called? So, okay, we're picking 5th in the draft lottery, but that might change depending on, if we want to change anything or not. But I was about to say, let's check on the draft class just to see who's there, so you guys can give me feedback on who we should pick as the person we should build around, although we are picking 5th as of right now, but that could change technically. So obviously Nolan Patrick, Nico Hischier. Now these are the rosters, it should be noted, from the end of last year, just because this is an expansion mode. And then Miro Heiskanen, Anderson, Peterson, Nekas, Yamamoto, Velarde, Brandstrom. So got a lot of options there, but obviously Hischier and Patrick are the 2 gems there. So I will now show you guys the expansion draft options, and then you guys in the comments leave your suggestions for who you think should be on our 30-man roster to start out. So I'll go in order here, starting with Anaheim, and I'll sort through all the potentials as well. So highest overall on Anaheim is Vatanen, and we'll just do it like this here. Manson's also up. Go to goaltenders. Actually, no, we'll do goaltenders later. We'll just sort through the skaters for right now. And then Arizona looks like this. That is the highest potential is Alexander Burmistrov. And then the highest overalls are McGinn and Shen. Boston, the highest overall is McQuaid. And then the highest potential is Stafford. Oh, geez. Boston, or Buffalo rather, you got Bogosian as the highest potential and Bogosian as the highest overall. Now keep in mind, we do need to have a cap-friendly roster. Although, not that it would matter too much anyway, because I would imagine we are going to be dumping off some of these guys before the season even starts. Stone, 81. Then you got Carolina, Stepniak, and then the highest potential is Nordstrom. Blackhawks, you got Polka with the highest potential. Then you got Brian Campbell and Johnny Oduya. And then on Colorado, you got Soderberg, Tootin, Weirkoch, Jelena. And then Matt Nieto with the highest potential. Jack Johnson on the Blue Jackets is expendable as well. Dallas, you got Ham Hughes, Hemsky, Roussel. Forgot to go through the potential there. We'll just do it real quick. Okay, there's Roussel's the highest potential right there. And then overall wise, in Detroit, you got Abdelkader. Same thing I would imagine with the potential, yep. But that's quite the contract there, 7 years. And then Letestu, Russell, Puglia on Edmonton. Then you also got Tyler Pitlick, who's only on a 1 year deal. Jason Demers with an 82 overall, also a top 4 defenseman at a $5 million contract. LA, you got Alec Martinez. He's the obvious pick right there. And then going down to Minnesota, you got Jonas Brodin, another quite the obvious pick. Pretty stacked on defense is the expansion draft. So, but we gotta make it work with forwards here, because I'm not seeing too many of them. You got Calvin DeHaan here on the Islanders. You also got Pulak. And then New York Rangers, you got Pumple as the highest potential, and then you got Grabner, Holden, Smith. Nashville, you obviously got Ekholm, and then Yarncrow. New Jersey, you've got Lovejoy, Smith Pelly, Green, Prout, and then you got Smith Pelly as the highest potential. Ottawa, you got Dzingel as the highest potential, and MacArthur as the highest overall, but quite the contract right there for a 32-year-old, 4 years left. Matt Reed, Michael Raffle, I believe that is, on Philly, yep. And the potentials, Scott Lawton. Then Dumoulin on Pittsburgh, but they also have Daly available. They also have Cole, Kunitz available. So there's some options right there. They got Paul Martin, Dylan, Ward, Carlson in San Jose. And then the highest potential is Dylan and Carlson. Then in St. Louis, you got Berglund, who's the highest potential. And you also got Berglund as the highest overall. They also have Sobotka, Edmondson, Latara. And then in Tampa Bay, you have Coburn at an 81 overall. And as a top 4 defenseman. And then Dachin with the top 6 potential, 77. Cuckoo with 73, top 6 potential. And then Toronto, you got Lievo, Browns, Griffith. And then in terms of overall, you have Hunwick, Brown, Lupul, Marincin, Carrick, Marchenko. Then in Vancouver, not too many skaters over here. You got a bunch of 76s. Let's see if there's any one worth potential. Yeah, Reed Boucher, maybe Brendan Gaunce. And then Washington, they got a lot of people available. Alsner, Shattenkirk, Williams, Orpik, Wilson, Winnick, Beagle, Connolly. And then in terms of potential, you got Williams, Wilson, Connolly, all of them. And then the Winnipeg Jets, they have Myers, Sherratt, Matthias. So a lot of solid defensemen in this expansion draft, but I'm not seeing a whole ton of forwards. Let's go through the goaltenders really quick. So Bernier, Johnson and Domingue, and then Kadabin and Subban on Boston, Omark and Nielsen on Buffalo. On Calgary, we have Smith and McCollum. And then on Carolina, we have Ward, Lack, and Alt. So I'm not gonna bother pronouncing the rest of that name. Chicago, you got Forsberg, Caruth, and Glass, and then Smith and Kanata on Colorado, and then on Columbus you have Korpisalo at a 79 elite. So given the history of Korpisalo on this channel, that might be who I go with. But I want to hear you guys there as well. Dallas, you got Lettinen, Niemi, Peters, and Legis. And then Detroit, you got Howard and Coro. I'm not even going to say all of them. I'm just going to say the notable ones. Gustafson, Brossoit, and then Reimer and Barra. And then no one really here. Jeff Satkoff maybe is a solid minor league goaltender. And then Kemper, Stalock, Montoya, Halak, and then no one really on New York, no one really on Nashville. Keith Kincaid on the Devils, Condon and Hammond on the Senators, and then on Philly you got Stellars and Neuwirth, and then nobody on Pittsburgh. Aaron Dell on San Jose, Carter Hutton on St. Louis. Tampa Bay you got Budai, and then McElhinney on Toronto, and then Ryan Miller on Vancouver. Washington has Grubauer, and Winnipeg has Hutchinson and Pavlik. So those are the options for the expansion draft. Let me know who we should draft, and that'll be about it for this one, I would imagine. Let's just sim the entire draft so we can get out of here, but we will, as a matter of fact, redo this. So we're probably not, chances are we're probably not picking 5th. I just wanted to show you guys mainly the expansion draft. So let me know what we should do, and I'll see you guys in the next one when we assemble our team, go through the first draft, and get into the first preseason for the Seattle Emeralds. See you guys then.